The Second World War. Its shadow stretches across decades. It's a conflict that shaped the world, a struggle of ideologies and ordinary people. We return to it because its scale and stakes are almost unimaginable. The drama, the horror, the heroism, it demands to be remembered. Into this landscape steps Call of Duty WWII. Not the first 1.2 game, but one that promised a return to roots. Gone are the jetpacks and sci-fi gadgets. Instead, you're back in 1944 Europe. Boots in the mud, blood in the soil. The aim, not just entertainment, but a visceral, emotional, historically grounded experience. Sledgehammer Games took this challenge seriously. They researched, visited real locations, and consulted historians. Their goal to capture the texture of war, the sights, the sounds, the feeling of being a single soldier in a global conflict. You play as Private Ronald Red Daniels, a farm boy from Texas, thrust into the Western Front. You're not a superhero, just one among millions. The campaign is his story, but also the story of countless others. It's a journey through pivotal, brutal moments of the war. The game asks, can a video game help us understand what those young men endured? It's a bold, difficult question. Balancing blockbuster gameplay with historical weight isn't easy, but the result is more than just a game. It's an interactive window into history. You're not just playing, you're inhabiting a memory. The game strives to make you feel the weight of history, if only for a moment. It's a digital echo of the Great Crusade, and it challenges us to remember, to understand, to never forget. Again, the campaign is a guided tour through hell, starting with D-Day. The landing craft doors drop, you're plunged into chaos, machine gun fire, explosions. Men fall, water turns red, terror and confusion everywhere. The game recreates the terror of Omaha Beach, echoing Saving Private Ryan's Realism. But it doesn't stop there. You push through France, fight in the hedgerows, and battle for Aachen, house to house, street by street. Urban warfare is grinding, desperate, and costly. Heroism isn't clean, it's dirty, desperate, paid for in blood. The most shocking moment, the liberation of a concentration camp. Combat ceases, silence falls. You walk among the victims, witness the horror. There's no looking away, it's a necessary, harrowing inclusion. A reminder of the evil fought against. These moments, heroic, tragic, horrific, form the backbone of the experience. From the Bulge to the final push into Germany, you're at the heart of the 1st Infantry Division's journey. It's a curated greatest hits of the Western Front, but participation transforms history into memory. These aren't just events in a book. They become digital memories, frightening, powerful, unforgettable. The game makes you witness, not just player. It's history you can't turn away from, and it lingers long after the credits roll. That's the true impact. Listen to WWII veterans. Chaos, noise, confusion, and the weight of responsibility echo in their stories. The game mirrors this. The MG42's buzzsaw, the scramble for cover, the need for medkits from your squad's medic. You rely on your comrades. Survival depends on the man next to you. Mechanics like calling for ammo or aid reinforce this bond. Heroic moments echo real stories, like Audie Murphy's legendary stand. Red Daniels is fictional, but his actions mirror real-life exploits. Ordinary people forced into extraordinary acts. The psychological toll is present too, stress, trauma, and haunted leaders like Sergeant Pearson. His hardness is born from past failures, mirroring real veterans' scars. The game shows that wounds aren't always visible. They are carried for a lifetime. The squad's dynamic reflects the real bonds and burdens of war. It's not just about shooting. It's about surviving together. The game channels the voices of those who were there. Their stories live on in every firefight, every desperate call for help. It's a digital echo of their experience, and it's unforgettable. The weapons are more than tools, they're artifacts. The M1 Garand, Patton's greatest battle implement, is faithfully recreated, right down to its iconic ping. German weapons like the MG42 and MP40 are terrifyingly accurate, both in look and sound. The arsenal extends to bazookas, artillery, and grenades, all rendered with authenticity. Reload animations, sound design, and handling immerse you in the era. It's not just for gun enthusiasts. It's about understanding the soldier's reality. Your life depends on your weapon. You learn its quirks and limits. The game imparts a fraction of that intimacy. Each firearm has strengths and weaknesses. You choose the right tool for the job, just like real soldiers did. This attention to detail connects you to the practical, grim reality of the front line. The weapons tell their own story, and they make history feel real in your hands. Red Daniels and his squad are fictional, but built from real soldiers' stories. They represent the everyman. Farm boys, factory workers, city kids sent to war. Red's journey mirrors the American GI's transformation. Real historical figures like General Allen and Roosevelt Jr. appear, grounding the narrative. Historians like Martin K.A. Morgan ensured accuracy in uniforms, tactics, and details. Sergeant Pearson, though fictional, channels the hardened NCOs shaped by loss. His pragmatism and trauma reflect real leaders' burdens. Rousseau, the French resistance leader, honors the countless women who fought in the shadows. She's inspired by figures like Nancy Wake, reminding us the fight wasn't just on the battlefield. The game's characters are windows into the war's diverse human fabric. They embody the courage, pain, and complexity of those who lived it. Through them, history becomes personal and unforgettable. War is more than battles, it's moments of terror, loss, and fleeting grace. The game excels at creating these moments. A tense choice, your friend Zeusman is a hostage, shoot or risk his life. It's a gut-wrenching dilemma echoing real soldiers' impossible choices. Loss hits hard, squad mates die suddenly, brutally, with no time to mourn. The emotional whiplash reflects the front line's reality. Yet there are moments of hope, rescuing a German girl, sharing supplies with your squad. These small acts of humanity shine through the darkness. The squad's camaraderie is tangible, you rely on each other to survive. The central drama, Pearson's brutal pragmatism versus Turner's compassion. It's a debate about leadership, soul fear, or respect. The game offers no easy answers, only consequences. The deepest scars are often those inflicted on each other. These emotional beats elevate the game beyond a shooter. They focus on the human cost. The story lingers long after the fighting ends. That's the true legacy. No adaptation is perfect. Choices must be made. The game balances historical accuracy with gameplay and drama. Locations, weapons, and major events are rooted in fact. But creative liberties compress the war. Your squad is everywhere doing everything. Hero moments are heightened for effect, inspired by real acts, but dramatized. Mechanics like medkits and ammo are concessions to playability. It's not a simulator. It's a historically themed action drama. The game seeks the spirit of truth, not always the literal truth. Fictional arcs and set pieces make history accessible and emotional. The goal isn't to replace history books, but to spark curiosity. The game is a powerful entry point to real events and people. It uses fiction to illuminate fact and invites us to learn more. What's the value of Call of Duty WWII? It's more than entertainment, it's remembrance. For a generation with fading connections to WWII, interactive media offers a new way to connect. Reading about Omaha Beach is one thing, experiencing its chaos is another. The game isn't a replacement for learning, it's a gateway. It can spark curiosity, empathy, and a desire to know more. History becomes immediate, personal, and unforgettable. By focusing on the human cost, the game fosters empathy. It strips away romanticism, exposing war's brutal reality. The lesson, freedom's price is steep, paid by individuals. The game is a testament to memory, using technology to keep the past alive. It's part history, part Hollywood, but always about respect and remembrance. The stories of the greatest generation echo on. As long as we hear that echo, we have a chance to understand and to never forget again.